Hey guys, so allow me to introduce myself. My name is Unnecessary Roughness, or otherwise known as Taking It Easy on Xbox Live, and I've created a new channel. And on this channel, I'm going to have online gameplays and franchise mode with NBA 2K, along with other games such as Call of Duty. Not so big as on Call of Duty, but 2K is my thing, and also some FIFA. So basically, I'm gonna briefly introduce myself, as I believe I should. I've always been a big fan of 2K, ever since Dreamcast. I've owned the first one with AI on the cover. Big fan of 2K, and I still believe that NFL 2K5 is the greatest football game ever made. I still own it, and I still play it. So, big supporter of 2K, and I believe it's about time that I started making videos and posting them on YouTube for your enjoyment. And I am new to this, but you know I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So I recently got new computer and capture card, all that stuff, and I believe I'm gonna start pumping out videos at a rapid pace. I'm fairly dedicated to this, so if you guys want to subscribe to a brand new channel, mostly dedicated to 2K, and expect at least 3 videos a week. Most would be like 5, but that's kind of pushing it. But currently I have about 12 gameplays already recorded, so I'm gonna be pushing them out fairly quick. I've already started a franchise mode, or an association with the Thunder. I'm already 2 games in, and you guys will see all of that, and that's a lot of fun. Kevin Durant. I kind of made some changes to the Thunder, and it's going to be a 1-year association. I'm not trying to push it. I'm trying to win a championship that 1 year, and then move on to another association. Keep it, as I said, keep it rapid, and just fun to watch. I feel like I watch a lot of other videos. I watch Chris Smooth, Blinkfro. One of my favorite commentators from the past is Great Story Bro. Big fan of those guys. I really miss them. So either way, yeah. So 2K is definitely my thing. I'm a huge NBA fan, gigantic NBA fan at that. I live in Los Angeles, so since I can't really afford to go to Laker games, I used to go to a lot of Clipper games, and so I guess that would technically make me a Clipper fan. But my favorite team is the New Jersey Nets. Has been ever since 1999. So I stay loyal to them, even though they only had 12 wins. But I also, I don't necessarily stick to one team per se. I also am a fan of the Bulls, big fan of Derrick Rose, even when he was in college. And so I'm very varied with that kind of stuff. As you see here, I have a gameplay with it's an online gameplay, and I pick the most enjoyable team, in my opinion, to use, the very overpowered Miami Heat. And the reason I chose them is because my opponent, who chose the Thunder, I expected a lot of cheese. I expected him to come out zone defense and all this other stuff, not guarding me one-on-one, and which I'm not a fan of. I'm big on simulation gameplay. You'll see in the association I like to run plays. I like to keep it simulation, but not necessarily slow-paced. I like to throw alley-oops, and that's why I picked the Thunder in my association. I feel like they're a very exciting team to watch, and when I see a lot of other commentators, they create an association, but usually they pick teams that aren't that good. you know, like the Kings, which are a pretty good team, but not necessarily exciting as much because it's like, sorry about that. It's, I mean, yeah, I guess DeMarcus Cousins is really awesome, although he has some emotional problems, but Tyreek Evans also nice. But the thing is that they're picking teams that they're going to rebuild, you know, for a long time, or create a future association with, and, you know, make trades, and inevitably their teams end up becoming, you know, 90 overalls with like super high draft picks and all that stuff. So I figure, you know, honestly, you know, cut the crap and let's get to the gameplay. Let's get some enjoyment coming on, with some really good players. You'll see that I have who do I believe? I put Jeff Green back on the Thunder, which is really nice because he was actually a free agent, and so I signed him. And Anderson Varejao is on the Thunder now. Gordon Hayward, who I traded for. And none of these were forced trades or anything like that. You know, as I said, these were one-year associations, keeping it quick and fast-paced for the enjoyment of you guys. What was I talking about? Yeah, so the Thunder. Very excited to try and go for a championship. I mean, I try to play on Hall of Fame, but I feel like playing on Hall of Fame is, I mean, geez, you know, the CPU will do anything it wants, really. You'll play perfect defense, and there'll be 1 second left on the shot clock, and you'll have like, I don't know, Thabo Sefolosha make a fadeaway 3 over a double team, just because the computer says so. So I play it on Superstar, just to keep things a little more fair and balanced. But if you guys want, you know, I could change it to Hall of Fame and I guess go try hard, which, I mean, either way, when the computer wants to win it, it does. You know, there's no stopping it. But, aside from that, I have started a My Player, but I'm not a big fan of My Player because I feel like you have to trust in the AI of the computer. You know, sometimes they'll sub you out at the wrong times, and they'll put in bad players in the fourth quarter, and it's hard for me to win when the computer kind of runs, you know, the show. So that's how I feel about that. And this is where Dwayne Wade takes over. Watch that crossover right there. It's really nice, and that should have been an and one, but what are you gonna do? This game is a blowout. I expected much more from my opponent, but what can you do? I'm a big fan of playing online. You know, I like the competition. I really like to, and as you can tell, I like to play one-on-one defense. I only play zone when the computer doesn't really know what it's doing, and I end up getting a guy that just dunks it over my entire team because the help isn't there, as Thabo Sefolosha hits a mid-range shot, which is kind of surprising. But here I go with Dwayne Wade again, some nice crossovers. He just takes it, you know, he just takes that shot, and there's really nothing you can do. More Dwayne Wade. A nice jumper over there. And that's the game. Usually you'd expect someone with the Heat to dominate with LeBron, but no. I like using Wade. I like using the smaller players in the NBA. I don't know why. I like using Chris Paul, you know. Rajon Rondo is a big favorite of mine. And as you can tell, Wade is the player of the game. He had a really strong game this time, and that's a really nice 180 layup. He had a lot of assists, and you'll see his lineup is very strong. Although I didn't really do much with the other team. I believe the third highest scorer was Shane Battier, not even Chris Bosh. I don't even remember how many points Chris Bosh had, which is pretty sad. He was much better in Toronto, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I still believe in him, though. 28, 5, 4, and 3. That's a very strong lineup. So, just gonna check out the stats, and either way, guys, subscribe, you know, like the video, comment, whatever you gotta do. I appreciate it all, and stay tuned because I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming out at very soon and a rapid pace. So stay tuned, and I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it, and just keep on the lookout because I'll be back. Thanks.